Many thanks for staying with us on the program called Digest Extra on Core TV News Lagos. This beautiful day, we are looking at something is brewing, it's cooking, it's been on social media. Quite a number of people have been talking about it, and well, it's something to boost ingenuity, something to boost entrepreneurship in Nigeria, boost and help promote locally made product and all of that. It's the Labor Room reality TV show. I don't know if you've heard about that before. Recently, we had someone come on the program, who a member of that team actually, to talk about what's going on there and what prospects there are for Nigeria and Nigerians, how we can actually benefit from this initiative. So we're looking at what aspects, what form, what modes these projects would take, and how it's going to impact you and how it's going to impact me as well. So in the studio this morning, I have joining me the Ogun State coordinator of the Labor Room television show, reality show, Bolaji Babalola. Welcome again, Bolaji.
Thank you very much.
All right, so people hear about Labor Room reality TV show and they're like, okay, we've seen reality TV shows before. We've had those that were criticized, were accepted, and the rest of them. But what is the Labor Room TV show bringing to the table? What's it about?
All right, thank you very much. This is quite different from every other reality TV show that I'm aware of. It's bringing together 37 intelligent people representing each state and the FCT together in the same house for 60 days, where they are going to be drilled and given tasks on national development issues that they're going to be dealing with for 2 months. And it's sponsored by Nigeria Rebirth Foundation. That's the foundation itself that's bringing the reality TV show.
All right. So 37, you said intelligent Nigerians.
Yes.
How have they gotten?
All right. At the point we had to send out some adverts and notification, and people applied. For my own state, we couldn't do so much because it was the first time we just coming out. But I sent 11 people to Abuja, and one of the things they asked of them is if they have this idea that can be sponsored, how they can be empowered, that will benefit the nation and employ thousands of Nigerians. So they went for this screening in Abuja, and eventually I didn't partake out of the screening, so but eventually one was picked from each state.
So each of these, all of these contestants would be slugging it out to have an eventual winner who would do what now? When that individual wins, I mean, what is the impact on the society?
Thank you. When they get into the house, they'll be divided into the 6 geopolitical zones.
Okay, you talked about a house.
Yes.
So, okay, a reality TV show that's going to be a platform where people get to see their daily activities.
Yes.
Okay.
So once they get in there, they'll be divided into 6 geopolitical zones. They represent the 6 zones. Now, there will be the last 4. People will be evicted based on their performance and the public opinion, because there will be votes to show who the public is actually behind. Now, the last 4 will be given a seed capital of 200 million naira to establish a firm that drives local product and will be able to employ people, like I said earlier. That's just the main goal.
All right. And okay, so entrepreneurship. I'm trying to imagine what actually they will be doing in the house. I mean, how long are they staying in the house?
60 days.
60 days. That's 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
Okay, we've seen reality TV shows where people stayed for 3 months, and there were criticisms from different angles about what the people in the house were doing, and I don't know.
Yeah, why we call this a labor room is because there won't even be time for that. You just try and imagine a woman that's pregnant, ready to deliver, and is in the labor room. she won't even have time for makeups or powder or whatever.
I think so.
You understand what I'm saying? Because she's aiming towards something. So the same thing for these 37 contestants. They will, you'll be shocked. They won't have time for any other thing that will distract them. They have goals. They have something they are aiming at, and it's when you have no vision that you get distracted easily. So with the kind of task and assignment that will be given to them, and because they are into zones, so if one is lagging behind, I'm sure the other 5 in that same group will pull the person up.
All right, but then I'm also looking at the eviction process.
Okay.
It means it's possible that based on performance, you can actually have as many as 4 or 5 people of a particular region, while the other regions are still, doing pretty well.
I think the way they will be zoned will be based on the zones. The performance will be affecting each zone. So I'm not certain it will be possible for you to have like 4 states from the same region on the same zone.
Okay.
In the same zone. I'm not certain you're going to have that. It's going to be one from all the 6 zones.
Okay, in a group.
Yes.
Okay. So because I'm really wondering, what if all the members of the region?
One of those 6 in the group,
Yeah.
the performance will affect one another.
Mm.
Because they work together as a team. They want to see how they can work together, even though you don't speak my language, you don't eat my food, you don't even attend my school, but let's see how we can work together.
Okay, so I'm wondering what could have given birth to this idea.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's just because we want to give birth to a new nation, just like we said earlier, where ethnics come against one another. It's not supposed to be. We are Nigerians, regardless of where you live, regardless of what you do, regardless of what you say. We are Nigerians, and that core, the unity that we share is core, is important, and that's what we want to breed in the house for 60 days.
So you have the house members,
Yes.
Try to, you also will be measuring how they are able to relate with one another for that period of time.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the entrepreneurship part of it. I know, there are a number of times youth have complained about their inability to do stuff because they have not been properly empowered by government, the elderly in the society. So it's also looking at an advantage or an opportunity to get these youth involved in something creative.
Now, aside those that will be in the house, so I should say that quickly, there are hundreds of them outside working with them.
Working with the people in the house.
In the house. We call them cabinet members. So the cabinet members are youth as well on the outside, because there are some tasks they will be given in their house that they won't be able to perform outside. So the cabinet members will be the one performing it outside. So doing that means we carry them along, and they all have a benefit at the end of the day when the state wins.
Okay. Those in the house, are they going to have access to social media, to gadgets?
No, they won't.
Ooh.
That means the cabinet members must stay in touch with them.
Okay, so it means that now they must already be building the cabinet members and getting them all serious about the whole deal. Okay. So you're coordinating Ogun State. I'm sure you would want your state to win the contest. But I also want my state to win the contest, right?
It's Nigeria altogether.
Okay. So what is Ogun State doing? I know it's the gateway state, and there's this thing about Ishaya, and it says like Ogun State is already ready for work, like we're in it, we're doing it.
And I've seen that in most of the people I've related with. Discuss.
Okay.
They really work. But we actually still appealing to a lot of indigent individuals that owns, maybe let me say stakeholders in the state, to really put their weight behind the contestants.
Right, so you're gonna support your own. I'm also gonna support my own, but that is my friend. Oh Jesus, what am I going to do? Okay, well, you can be part of these conversations. 0816-481-8001 is the number to call. The number again is 0816-481-8001. If you're calling from outside Nigeria, please add the international short code +234. When you're connected to us, turn down the volume of your TV set. That helps us hear you very clearly. And please cite in comments. You know how to do it. No, don't cast aspersions on anybody, on any personality on the program today. It's called Digest Extra. We're talking the Labor Room reality TV show. It's coming to your TV screen very, very soon. The house opens shortly. We'll talk more about that. Also, if you have a comment about the stories on the front pages of the weeklies, we could as well, attend to them and see how everything moves on together. But okay, first off, let's take a quick break. When we return, we'll attend to those other things. Do join us again.
I see my people, my people see me. I know my people, my people know me. Somebody to let you make nobody darling. One goes up for my people where they take my shot. Second goes up for my people where Sabi yo. Three goes up for you and me. Oh yeah, goes up, goes up, goes up, goes up. I do this for my people, do this for my people. Show me love in everywhere, show me love in everywhere. I see my people, my people see me. I know my people, my people know me. Somebody to let you make nobody darling. We must celebrate, we must jubilate, no time to waste. You are a Korede, I am a Korede, Meji to Korede. We must celebrate, we must jubilate, no time to waste. I see my people, they love my music, they keep on rocking, they know what's up. We carry festival, they call me Presido. Make nobody darling.
Alright, such beautiful music there. Just lose it up while the show continues. Alright, it's the Call Digest Extra on Core TV News Lagos. We're looking at the Labor Room reality TV show, and we have Bolaji Babalola, who is Ogun State coordinator of the reality TV show in Ogun State. Alright, thanks again, Bolaji, for being here. This is like on a state basis. Each state has a representative and everything, they're supposed to support their own. Let's see, how has been your relationship, the team now, with the state government? Because I believe you're going to really need them to achieve this.
Yeah, so far I could say it's been good, but it could get better. It could get better because there are roles that the state, the officials have to play, and there's nothing I can do as a person or Damilola can do as a person without having their support, and it goes a long way.
Right, so what's the governor? I mean, governor Ibihule Amosun, do something. All right, not just him, but actually, you know, I know it's not just about Ogun State. You know, every state within the federation and even the federal capital territory, they're all involved in this. And I think it's just a way to help the youth. I mean, encourage them, get them doing something creative, because at the end of it, when whoever wins the 200 million naira establishes a company, an organization, is going to be employing hundreds of people. I mean, hundreds of Nigerians. So it's really very, very necessary. And from the generality of the people, what's the support been like?
Yeah, it's been awesome. To be honest, it's been awesome. But like I normally say, it could get better. It could get better because there's the pre-stage, and once the show begins, the support has to go to another level. Not just being spoken, but there must be an action to show it that they really need the support, because people have to vote. Without the votes, there's nothing she can do in-house. And she needs all the support she can get.
All right. So we need to support these contestants when they get into the house. When is the house opening again?
Next Sunday, which is 17th of September.
Ooh, okay.
17th of September,
And
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see these contestants do awesome stuff in the house, you know,
And
make
it's
us
going
proud
to
as
be
Nigerians.
Awesome. It's going to be awesome because all the states, for the contestant representing each state to be launched into their house, they have to be something like their culture. They've got to show it before. So Ogun State was going to be with the cultural troop.
Okay, so they are the rare tie and dye.
Yes, you see all that.
All right, I look forward to a really nice time there. So let's see, what's your charge to? In this, you're working with young people. You also are a young person rather. What's a charge to young people? How can we take charge of the times? Recently, we were all talking about the not too young to run bill, everything. But you know, we're not really talking about it any longer. So what's a charge to young people? Before we take that, let's please have Shegun calling from Adamawa State. Good morning and welcome, Shegun.
Yeah, good morning, sister.
Welcome.
Please, my brother, my sister, the program is nice, but what I want to ask my gentleman that is sitting down is that the project that the present government has put in place, why can't they complete it? Because I'm from Yabadu local government, local government. I'm living in Adamawa State. I want him to carry this to the governor. All our road is spoiled. They cannot do it. This road, Ilaro, Uwudu to Ilaro is spoiled. From Uwudu to Agbara is spoiled. From Ilashe to Ilaro is spoiled. They just abandon everything, and before when they are campaigning, they want us, they say they will do this, they will do that, but now they didn't do it. What are we going to do? So I want the gentleman there to help us and help us carry this news to the government so that we can achieve place. That is only what I want to tell him. I'm living in Adamawa State.
All right, Shegun, thank you very much for speaking to us. So it's like Shegun sending you to Governor also. Fix our roads and let everything be okay. I don't think Shegun is working like directly with the government. Shegun is not a member of the cabinet, but of course he could have, an avenue to speak to those in authority in the state to maybe.
Yeah, that's okay, but I wouldn't want Shegun to get this wrong. This project is not sponsored by the government, so it's not like I'm working with the government, but we need the government to support us as well. And I'm certain the governor or the stakeholders can hear and they'll do something about all those ones. I'm certain.
All right, so something will be done about those. We pray for more resources for the states because the time to talk about paucity of funds and all that, they're able to fix everything. All right, I think that's it, Bolaji, on the segment of the program. Thank you very much for being there. Before we let you go, please, I was asking you about what your thought would be for the youth. I mean, what's a charge to them?
Okay. I actually want people, like I said earlier, to give all the support they can towards this project. This is the first one, and the second one will be larger than this, but it depends on the success we have with the first one. Like I said earlier, votes are quite important, and you need to just follow us online and every avenue you could follow us. When Damilola comes, she's going to give details on how you could reach us. You could even work with the cabinet members. You could do. We actually call on individuals that will be able to put their weight behind her and will be able to help us push this up here. Thank you.
All right, then, before we go, Danjuma is calling from Edo State. Good morning, Danjuma. Welcome to Core Digest Extra.
Hello, good morning, boss.
Morning. Hey, Danjuma, turn down the volume of your TV set.
Okay. Yeah, boss, I'm very happy for your program. Yeah. So my problem is not. I want to suggest or to allow this your friend to help us to our federal government, because the road from Edo, from Kogi State to Edo, from Kogi State to Benin, the road is very bad. You will spend, it's a journey of 1 hour. You will spend more than 7 hours before you from Benin to just out here. Please.
All right, thank you very much, Danjuma. Okay. Okay, I should mention again. All right, Bolaji is not working with the government. You know, Bolaji is just the state coordinator of the Labor Room reality TV show, which is an initiative of Rebirth Nigeria Rebirth Foundation. Right, but definitely, I'm sure stakeholders are listening, and they'll do something about these infrastructure, you know, and get them in shape so Nigerians can succeed in every way possible. Thank you very much, Bolaji, for being on the Corner section today. It's been a pleasure. All right, so let's take a quick break. While we return, we'll have the Ogun State contestant in this project, Damilola Jedediah Onigmedia. Do join us after this break. We'll be back shortly.
Now the way you they make me feel, oh do do. Them no see wetin I they see, oh do do, yeah. Shimbolu walo when see me, oh do do, no 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 no. You don't make me fall in love.